we didn't want to start it yet, but he did, so what's up? I'm not in that mindset today. I choked on my lunch earlier, and I still haven't gotten over that. That was really traumatic for me. It was like lodged in my throat. Why are my cheeks so big? I really hope my friends don't hate me after I do this. Hi guys. So last week I stated in my video, so for the next couple of weeks I'm going to be making introduction videos for my friends. So in today's video I just wanted to share some old high school memories. You're probably wondering why I called this cringy memories instead of just talking about my friends. The memories aren't the things that are cringy, it's the photos that I'm going to show you that are cringy. Cause who really liked the way they looked in high school? If you did, you're freaking lucky. The people I'm going to be talking about today is basically Kyra, Sydney, Cameron, Jane, Dakota, and Erica. All of these people I met in high school. Being in high school, you got to see each other grow. Like, I got to look like a little potato and then become what I am now, a better potato. Our friendship started out in theater. That's really the best way to sum it up. We were all in theater at one point. Even Sydney, who only did it for like a semester, but I met her through doing outside theater activities. So I joined theater my sophomore year of high school. I kind of came in there not really knowing anyone, and I was really uncomfortable and I was really shy. The first person I basically talked to was Kyra. She's always been like this really outgoing person with like a really charming personality. She makes everyone laugh and she's so outgoing and so extroverted, and I'm not any of those things. I did not think that someone like her would be friends with someone like me. I was actually friends with Jane at the time, but Jane wasn't in theater yet. The whole theater department that year, my sophomore year of high school, was planning on going on a New York trip. We didn't have like money. Our teacher said that she met this guy that put on plays outside of school, and he was going to build a haunted house. It was around October, so it made sense. He was asking if some of the theater kids from the high school would come and act as characters in the haunted house. One of the cringiest things that has ever happened to me in my entire life. I'm not stating the guy's name because I don't want to give him credit for anything that he did. And he said that all the money that was going towards the haunted house would go towards this New York trip. It was in this guy's backyard, like in a forest area, in his backyard. And we went there every single weekend and dressed up in these costumes. And like, no one showed up. It was just a bunch of high school kids in a forest and a home-built haunted house. And like, nobody could see it, and no one came. And it was so embarrassing. We just like had a lot of free time because we would get there at like 4 o'clock and not leave until 10 o'clock. I just basically had to get to know Kyra. And Kyra at the time was best friends with Sydney. Sydney was coming and helping us out with it. I don't know why. When I first met Sydney, we didn't like really like each other. I was very shy and intimidated by her, and she just like was very protective over her friends and didn't know how to feel about me. So she kind of gave me the cold shoulder the first time we met. But by the end of the night, we actually became really good friends. We were singing like a cappella songs, had like the same sense of humor, and we became best friends by the end of the night. Code and I were like theater friends. We only really talked to each other in theater. We didn't actually become close until after Jane and him had started dating. After the New York trip, we found out that they liked each other, and like that's where it all happened. And they started dating like after that, kinda. I just third wheeled them a lot, which is fine because like I love them so much. Cameron and I actually didn't become close until over the summer. We became really good friends our senior year of high school, but we became like inseparable. I was going through a lot of things in my life, and he was just there for me. He puts up with me, and that's really all I can say about our friendship. First time I met Erica, I was directing a show for the theater department in high school, and she was like new to theater. She was a sophomore, I was a junior. I was putting on a play. I had helped write and direct this play, and we were doing auditions. She did like really well. I remember that, and I remember going up to her and telling her that I was gonna be her mom now because I wanted to nurture her in the theater department. I wanted her to be my theater child. I remember sitting with Erica Moore with her dressed as Peter Pan and me just staring at her and crying because I was in love with him as a child, and something about seeing her as Peter Pan really hit me home. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that it kind of gave you a little insight of my own personal life, and especially with my friends. I really live vicariously through them, so I don't know who else to talk about my life with. Next week's video is basically going to be covering the next step of my life, what happened after high school with our friendship. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment in the down there if you want. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.